Yo, what up, DHR? Me, it's your boy DHR2. The reason why I'm wearing my sunglasses because number one, when I make my facial expressions, it's hard. It's basically hard for me to even express my facial emotions whenever I get my discussion on or something like that. But on top of that, I'm here to discuss why I am fed up with politicians and why they are getting on my last nerve. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, comment down below, follow me on Instagram, click on that bell. So, there are a few issues I have with this situation, because, sorry my voice cracked, but I think the first thing I noticed, um, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know, I wasn't born in the 70s or the 60s or whatever, but I'm a 90s kid. I saw this like in the early 2000s during Christmas week. Like every November and December and stuff, they play these holiday movies and stuff. And it's starting to get to the point where, I think people who are saying that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer promotes bullying are the ones that are trying to bully people themselves. And I'm looking at you politicians. I never heard somebody say that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer promotes bullying. When did you ever hear or see anybody bully Rudolph? I don't understand the situation. Someone please explain to me in the comments below. Because there are a few reasons why I need to say this. And shout out to my cousin Ashley Bullock, who I commented on her Instagram story when she was talking about the same issues about when people get offensive over anything, And I'm gonna get to that by the end of the video. So right now, I want to focus more on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and why I think this whole BS needs to end. I just want to know, when does Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer promotes bullying? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what made them want to come out and say it. I don't know if this is feminism or feminist people talking or politicians talking or these Mr. or Mrs. Know-it-alls that are basically running their mouths that don't know squat about, whatever. First of all, these sunglasses are way too big for me. I think it's probably because anyway, for those of you who heard about the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer that claim to promote bullying, that's not true. And for that I said, don't believe anything you see on TV. They're just doing that just to, stir up some trouble. So, and this is my second issue I have just recently. Y'all know that holiday song, that Christmas song called "Baby It's Cold Outside." Yeah, and Lady Gaga and the other guy made a song about it too, which is good, by the way. So y'all can check it out if you want. I'm not a huge Lady Gaga fan, I don't even like her like that, but I do respect most of her work. But now they're talking about saying that this song promotes date rape and some form of incest. Oh boy. Let me just come out and say this. I don't believe none of this crap. Again, since when does anything offend people? Since when does "Baby It's Cold Outside" song promotes date rape? What are they talking about? I mean, what are these politicians were smoking on? I mean, this is just beyond stupid and ridiculous. Matter of fact, all the above repulsive. Date rape. Date rape is when an older guy and a teenager are having a relationship when it's inappropriately. Especially when you're an adult dating a child. That's date rape. That song does not promote date rape. Alright. And I think my last issue I have about this is Kevin Hart stepping down to host the Oscars. I knew I saw this coming from a mile away, because this was like 10 years ago when he made some gay remarks, jokes about the community, and for some reason, the people at the Oscars got really offended by it. So that's when he decided to step down, even though he apologized for so many times, and yet people still won't accept his apology. So why is Kevin Hart going down when nobody else is? There are so many things I need to discuss. There's so many things I need to say, because whatever was going on in these politicians' head and these people's minds, yeah, I think they're the ones screwed up in their head, if you ask me. So he made a joke about his sons doing something that's gay. He wasn't even talking about you gay people, the LGBT community. He was talking about his sons doing stuff that is going to make him be gay. Just like when somebody said that, a wrestling company or a sports company is doing some gay stuff, like being sensitive and get offended about one thing, that's acting gay. Not wearing women clothes and stuff, nothing like that. At least you got some celebrity friends who are supporting Kevin Hart in this type of matter. Like, he shouldn't be feeding into trolls or whatever. He shouldn't be, feeding into people, giving them power to carry you like that. You gotta be smart enough to, fight back. And this is one of the main issues I have, when it comes to comedians telling jokes about certain things. But when somebody comes up front and tells it to your face and gets offended by it, and then you're going to want to rethink about your comedy career. I swear, people getting offended over a joke is hurting the comedy community. I don't know what's going on with this world. Everybody gets so offended over anything nowadays. It's stupid. So what's the stereotype? A black person gets arrested for something they didn't do, but a white person gets away and gets off clean. So if Bill Cosby went to jail over something he did a long time ago, how come Harvey Weinstein and all the other powerhouse in Hollywood are not charged or not in jail, but Bill Cosby is, because he's black? I'm not trying to play the race card or anything, but I just see the way the world is nowadays. That's tough. I'm telling you. Yeah, man, I just think that, people just need to stop being offended over anything, because this is why a lot of people are going to lose interest in things in life without you complaining about one single thing such as Kevin Hart tweets about the past. That was a long time ago. Why all of a sudden you want to revisit that past and bring it up to now and put him down? I mean, Jesus Christ, like, do y'all honestly think that this world will be better off without politics? Because I would. I would definitely think that this world would be better off without politics, because it seems like it's ruined everything. And that's why we cannot have nice things in life. No, nice things in life without people yapping, running their mouth on social media, especially those politicians crying about one thing or another. I mean, good grief. Man, I feel like I could go on and on about this, because this world just needs to just keep quiet. All they're doing is just basically being offended by everything. Just don't pay them no mind. And for some reason, you people automatically believe this stuff. Y'all saying that Christmas is canceled because of what somebody said about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer promotes bullying. First of all, don't believe any of that crap. Ignore it. And you know what? I thought about something else too. Maybe if they were to stop doing comedy stuff, then people wouldn't be complaining and being offensive over anything and just running their mouth about a certain person. But it ain't gonna work, because people are gonna still do comedy. They're gonna still do what they want to do, make gay reference wherever they want to make, whatever they want to say, and it's embarrassing. Like, y'all be on, you know what? I don't care if I get in trouble for this, but y'all be on some faggotry stuff. You keep on being offended over somebody making a gay remarks. They weren't even talking about you. They're talking about the situation, and people how they're acting and acting all funny and stuff. Be sensitive, dramatic, and offended. And say some suspect stuff. You may not like what I'm saying, but I'm telling you the truth. So the bottom line is, you people just, politicians and the LGBT community just need to leave celebrities alone. This is why we can never have nice things, celebrities and regular people alike. You want to find something to complain about, and then the next thing you know, you'll have people buy into your stuff that you say that are not true. And for people who believe this stuff, I suggest you read the Bible. And remember, you'll have a clear thinking of what you read and what you hear on TV and on the internet. Straight simple. Before I end this video, once again, shout outs to my cousin Ashley Bullock for sharing this in your Instagram stories. I think once I send this video to you, I think all of us are going to have a clear message for what I just said. Because I'm dead on serious about this. Because I'm tired of these politicians and sensitive people overreacting to anything. Just let people enjoy things in life. Let these comedians tell jokes. If you're offended by anything, if you're offended by what they say, what they did, keep it to yourselves. Don't go around flapping whatever. And then that's going to cause, these Hollywood comedians or whatever they do question their careers if they want to keep on doing it. If you're going to keep on being offended and keep complaining. And you know what? I know I complain about these the Neo Saban era Power Rangers and mama rap music. At this point, I don't care about none of them. What I care about is these celebrities and their careers. Don't give people your power, especially those politicians and those who are offended. So, that's all I have to say. If y'all enjoyed this video, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, click on that notification, DHR1, signing out.